The tower confirmed that the front wheels of the plane were twisted 90 degrees.
Like you need the landing gear to...
People, freaks and gents, what's the fear of flying called? You know, those of us who are afraid of jumping on a plane, because of this we can't visit far off places. What's it called? Do you have it? Or do you have to pop a pill once you're on the plane just to, and sleep throughout the whole journey? Or do you prefer taking a ship and spending months on the sea? I have no idea. Well, let's just get to this. This is, what's it called? I have no idea. Let's see. You can see the title there. Yeah. Flights from hell. From hell.
At 3:31 p.m., JetBlue Flight 292 took off with 141 passengers on board. Conditions for the 2,500-mile journey to New York were good.
The flight started really super normal. They give you the, hey, this thing will float, don't, put your tray table up. And it was a very straightforward start to things. I guess it was maybe 15 or 20 minutes into the flight, it became something was up. The pilot came on and said, hey.
Is there anything scarier than that? Being on the plane. Next, the pilot will announce like, hey, sorry, we're going through something, we have to land again. Or imagine you're saying next thing the air, what do you call this again? The air, with the oxygen mask or whatever, they just fall out in the plane. Like, you can't do anything. Where can you go? What can you do? You can't jump out of the plane. In the parachute, you can't. But like, seriously, you're stranded, you're trapped, you're in trouble. Like, just, if you're an atheist or whatever, you just start praying to whatever God you believe in. Man, humans are fragile, right? Fragile.
Technical difficulty. When he made that announcement, I remembered I had a video camera.
Whoa.
So I reached up and I got out the video camera and I started filming from inside the cabin.
Dave recorded events around him.
Honey, if you're saying this,
several rows ahead, close to the front, was fine art consultant Lisa Schiff.
I'm already paid for my burial. Don't bother. Oh man.
Hello everyone.
What's your last message?
I don't know if you've noticed, but
I
we
love
haven't
you.
reached altitude.
I'm sorry, is that it?
20 minutes after takeoff, they were still cruising above California at 14,000 feet.
Oh.
He said, we're getting an unusual signal about our landing gear. That was a big red flag for me.
You have to do it solely.
People were already stressed.
If they're not
And some
solely,
people were
it's not
dealing with it
checked out.
quietly, and other people, they were upset throughout.
The guy that crash landed on the Hudson, not crash landed, that landed the plane successfully on the Hudson River or something like that. Solely, right? That's what they call him.
At 4:20 p.m., they flew past the control tower at Long Beach Airport, hoping to get visual confirmation of the problem. The tower confirmed that the front wheels of the plane were twisted 90 degrees.
Like you need the landing gear to not crash the plane. Like that's an important part of the plane.
I know that.
So the fact
Everyone
that
knows
was messed up was scary. I'm in danger.
Somebody climbed, like I'm streetballing,
Things were
right?
about to get even more
somebody climbed
surreal
down
for
to
the
where
passengers.
The
The
guy
pilot at air traffic control
That's too
had
much
been
Hollywood, too
informed
much
that
Hollywood.
TV news crews had picked up on the story.
Hollywood.
Here's live TV feed from Channel 4 in Long Beach.
Yes, I know I'm on candid camera. They made their presence known.
Flight 292's plight was being broadcast live across the nation. And incredibly, Dave and the other passengers could watch on board.
Oh, come on.
Surreal to be watching the story of the plane that you're in. Like, it was on national television.
something that just,
It was,
like,
and then I
messed up.
clicked, and it's on every station.
Look off panic,
It's like, this
man.
is what they're covering.
Suddenly, the pilot made an announcement.
I've been told by both the company as well as our in-flight crew that apparently we've made a news. Sorry about that. I apologize for any apprehension that this is caused you.
They had like every military pilot giving their assessment of what our chances of survival was. I freaked out.
That's a lot like that. There's no time to
Your heart is racing and the adrenaline is going through as if someone is chasing you and trying to kill you.
The Airbus A320 was loaded with 31,600 pounds of jet fuel, which could ignite if the landing went wrong.
So they have to like empty the tank.
Burning off additional fuel. We took off with a full load of fuel to go out to New York. We're currently drilling holes in the sky around the south part of Los Angeles, primarily to burn the fuel load down to a more suitable level.
We then flew out over the ocean for like 45 minutes. And that silent, freaky, you start to think about what is going on.
Picture of the people holding hands. I mean, it's a moving moment. I mean, to see people that
Maybe let's
intensely
see my face. Let's watch this in
in
full
a high
view.
pressure situation.
Come out.
Flight 292 had been circling for nearly 3 hours. They hadn't found a way to fix the jammed wheels, but had burnt off enough fuel to try and land at Los Angeles International Airport. Air traffic control contacted the pilot.
What do you think your ETA is now?
We're down to bingo fuel now at this time, Scott. I see 10,000 showing up here. I think it's time for execution. Do you concur?
Sure.
The plane was about to come in for a
Okay, let's
white-knuckle
watch it together.
emergency landing, but the passengers were the last to know.
Fuck your
Turn the
seatbelt.
televisions off. And that was spooky.
They have to.
What happened? What changed? What are you not telling us? Hey Barb, it's me. I'm watching the plane on the TV. We're having landing gear problems. We're going to crash land or emergency land. Crash is a bad word in LAX. And they're telling us everything's going to be fine, and it is, but just thought I'd leave you a message just in case. It says I love you and everything is going to be groovy. Give Bosley a big hug for me, and we'll have a good laugh when I show you this video. See what a goober I am.
Love.
But if anything happens, take care of everything. Everything's yours. I wanted her to know it was okay. That yes, we had a fight, but, you know, it's just a fight.
And I can see my face behind this mask, but I'm tearing up. Seriously tearing up.
We've been together for a long time. These things happen.
The pilot contacted air traffic control for the final time.
So let's make sure that we've got all of the preparations ready for the arrival into LAX.
I'm sure you're being a hero here.
Well, that's not the point. I just want to make sure that everyone gets off this airplane okay.
The pilot chose to land at LAX, where the long runway gave him the best chance of success.
Two kinds of dangers there. One, you can have a failure of the main landing gear. That is, it could collapse backwards, the nose of the aircraft could hit the runway. A second is that the heat generated from that scraping on the ground could throw off hot pieces of metal that, if it punctures a fuel tank, could lead to a fire or an explosion.
Brace!
I really wanted my mom. You know, just, I wanted to say goodbye to my parents.
As we come in, when we first felt like we hit pretty hard.
The pilot needed to keep the twisted nose gear off the ground for as long as possible.
I'm anxious. I know they survived it. If not, they will be giving the interview, but there's still this trepidation. me, right? You still feel it, even though you're just watching it because it's real. It's something that happened. This is not a movie. This is not Hollywood or Nollywood or Bollywood or whatever.
You started to smell burning rubber. Intense, thick smell of burning rubber.
I felt heat coming up. I was scared. There might be an explosion.
We're slowing down. And then all of a sudden it got quiet for an instant.
Beautiful.
The pilot opened the door and he put his hand up like this. I remember hugging him on the way out. He was so good. I mean, he was a great landing. Oh, wait. That's me. Oh my God. That's me. I've never seen this before. Wow. We are so lucky.
Oh yeah, if you're tearing up like me, just hit the subscribe and like button as you're tearing up. Oh, it's an emotional story. Yeah, hit it. Let's just continue.
As we're walking down the plane, and I look back, and I look at the landing gear itself, and it is just sawed off, like an absolutely symmetrical half circle. Pretty amazing.
The passengers touched down to a meteor storm. But it wasn't only cameras there for Alexandra.
My husband was there waiting for me. It was just great to see how much he loved me.
An investigation later revealed what allowed the wheel to get jammed out of place. Part of the anti-rotation mechanism had fractured and separated due to fatigue. The Airbus steering system at the time didn't let the crew correct the wheel. This system has since been fixed.
Whoa.
All 147 people on board were unhurt, thanks in large part to the skill of the pilot.
Whoa, what do you think of that video, man? Emotional, right? Whoa. Even though like it's one of those good emotional stories where everybody survives, so you have to appreciate it. It's not an emotional story where half survived. Like everybody survived. And this is one of those stories that it can happen to anyone. Not something that is like it can happen to anyone as long as you're always taking flights, being in the plane. It doesn't matter whether it's private jet, commercial. It can happen, man. So peace out, people. Subscribe, like, comment. Thanks you, man. I say thanks you.